Welcome to Seneschal, everyone. Today we've got another Battle Sister Bulletin, and this one is certainly the most exciting so far. Still no physical models, but a slew of renderings that give us a look into bits from the Administratum or Sororitas characters we can look forward to. First we have a power pack, with details on the portions that jut next to the shoulders compared to even the original rendering we were given last year at Adepticon's announcement, so a lot of nice detail on that. On top of the pack, we have a metal plate with fleur-de-lis that is in lieu of where a Canoness would have her normal smokestacks on the old model. Now, this could just be a new Canoness backpack, or I hope a new HQ like a Palatine or a higher-ranking Canoness. Along with that, there is a chain sword in a leather scabbard, which is a really cool touch, and one I look forward to seeing in the flesh. I love the rivets on the scabbard, and the more detailed skull on the fleur-de-lis in the power pack compared to the original metal packs. There's a lot to like about this bit, and again, it has my interest piqued in wanting to see more. Next, we have a cuirass top on a model that appears to be hopefully on a bike or a cavalry model of some kind. Otherwise, she has a very, very wide stance, so I suppose she could be carrying a heavy weapon, but if so, I wouldn't expect her to have what looks to be lighter armor. And the plates on the side of the hips really remind me of armor plates I've seen on medieval mounted knight suits in museums and online. So really hoping that means we're getting cav. And I know it is silly in a sci-fi setting, but much like The Exorcist, it tickles that absurd part of me that adores the silliness of an organ missile launcher or an armor-clad woman riding a horse to bring down the foe. Next, we have a piece of scenic base with what appears to be part of a ruined shrine. Vengeful Sisters bringing justice to those who would defile relics of the Imperium is a grand statement from just a piece of terrain, so interested to see what model belongs on this base. Next, we have another chest plate. More similar in style to the current armor, with a rosary and more detail, which they did point out in particular, and I do like playing up the religious nature of the sisters and their piety likely going hand in hand with their experience and survival to a higher rank in the constant threat of the 41st millennium. The other added touch to the armor is the sigil that appears to be an inquisitorial Malcadorian seal. Interested to see if there's more close association between the Inquisition and the Sisters of Battle in the actual model line. Following that, we have a dove carrying a purity seal. Now, normally, I've seen doves as something associated with Celestine specifically. Now, I seriously doubt Celestine will be getting another model, so hopefully that speaks to the chance of getting either another living saint, or maybe this would be another bit on a cav or a biker model flying alongside with the purity seal, or maybe, just maybe, in my wildest of dreams, we'll get Ephriel Stern. But while that would make me go crazy in excitement, I don't think that last one is a reality at all. Now, last in line, we have what I think is likely part of a remade Dialogus or possibly a new Preacher model, since there is a cord and wire that makes me think of an Archiflagellant rather than a standard Sororitas model. That being said, their description kind of gives me another I thought. The new Sisters of Battle characters are replete with subtle details that speak to their specific roles. Take this audio device, a Baroque implement designed to issue orders, prayers, or motivational litanies. So the more I read that, the more I think Dialogus, but boy am I excited to see what that looks like, because that's a massive overhaul from the old model, since this appears like she's standing in front of a podium or an altar of sorts, possibly one that has an anti-grav element to it, so that could be just a wild, cool change from just crazy lady with glasses screaming. Alright, so these tastes of the new stuff have definitely succeeded in their intended purpose, as it leaves me wanting more. I don't want to have to wait 2 weeks for the next one, but that's where we are. The 1st of April also lines up with the end of Adepticon, so we may get more reveals there. We could get a big reveal on that last day for Sisters, or maybe a roundup of what they've shown off over the whole weekend as our next bulletin. Let me know what you think. Did I miss a hint that you caught? Any theories you have? Excited to hear what you think. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the channel, and I'm always open to any suggestions you may have. Have a wonderful day, have fun wargaming, and Ave Imperator.